That's me. After 11 years, I decided I want to change my career and become a full-time artist. And in this episode, from my personal experience, I'm going to share with you the top 10 advices that are going to help you to become a full-time artist. Hi, I'm Coach Lucy. Excuse me. I'm Lucy, and welcome to the exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the Lucy Shop Art Gallery. Today's Art Talk episode is really interesting because I'm going to share with you, based on my personal experience, all the tips and the advices that you need to become a full-time artist. Previously, I was a full-time boxing coach and master instructor in military fitness training and a motivational public speaker as well. And I owned my club for 11 years. And I decided I want to change my career from something that I love to something that I'm really passionate about. But it wasn't easy at all. With all the sweat and tears, the struggles, the emotions, the roller coasters, everything that you can imagine, here I am right now owning my art gallery, the Lucy Shop Art Gallery. And that's why I decided I want to designate this episode to all of you who decided you want to change your career and to become a full-time artist, or you want to become a full-time artist from the start. 10 tips that are going to help you a lot and save you all the trouble. Let's directly jump into it and start with tip number 1 to become a full-time artist. Focus on becoming a full-time artist. Now, this may sound a little bit weird, but it's very crucial. I know at the beginning, you're trying to juggle between your current career to have the support income in order to become a full-time artist. And this is something very normal. And this is what you should do to have a support income to become a full-time artist. And I passed through that same exact issue. But the problem is that when you're focused on your current job and your career, especially if it requires a lot of mathematical thinking and logic and analytic, and you're trying to switch to this creative, inspired, focused on your emotions and your feeling kind of person, this is going to clash. It's impossible to do that. Your brain needs to focus on either one of them. So my advice for you is to focus on being a full-time artist. Prepare your mind, your creativity, your inner child, if I want to say. Focus on expressing your emotions and your feelings. Prepare yourself to be in that state full-time. Now, you're going to ask me, how am I supposed to have this financial support? That leads me to tip number 2. Have a support income. It is very important before you decide you want to start painting and sell your paintings, you need a support income, especially for the first 3 years. Because the first year is going to be a loss. The second year, most probably, it's going to be a loss, or you covered just the expenses without the profit. The third year, you're going to see some profit. But the crucial thing is that your support income should be related to the art career. What I mean is that instead of trying to work any other job that doesn't have anything to do with being a full-time artist, and shift your brain from this mentality, from this inspiration, from this environment, create a support income from a career that is related to being a full-time artist. For example, provide art workshops, provide art classes, maybe provide specific artistic tour. Anything that's related to the art industry can be your second job that will provide the support income to be a full-time artist. Number 3, use your savings for branding. Before you freak out, I'm not telling you that you need to empty your bank account and put all your money for becoming a full-time artist. But what I'm saying is, you're ready to believe and decide you want to change your career. Why not go all the way in? You need to have the courage to do so. Do not be afraid. But instead of going to the art store and get all the supplies that you need, all kind of paint and brushes and canvases, just buy the necessary at the beginning and use the other part of your savings for branding. It's very important to have the identity of your artistic career, your Instagram, your logo, your color scheme, your kind of service, whether you want to have an art gallery or a studio, or you simply want to start your full-time artistic career from your own bedroom. This is how I started. I divided my bedroom into 2 parts, where I sleep and my art studio. This is where I started at the beginning, and there's nothing wrong with it. But instead of putting all your money in the supplies, use part of it for branding. It is very important to have your own artistic identity from the beginning. Do not wait until you have enough money to do that. And trust me, you can do that without hiring any team or without paying a lot of money. You can do everything on your own. Step by step, you'll be able to know what suits you, what suits your brand, what suits your type of artistic skills. Number 4, stick to your own style. I cannot stress enough on this advice. Do you know how many times so many people give me this advice to change the style of my painting for the sake of money or for the sake of being in the art market early on in my artistic stage? Contemporary art is the trend. Modern art is the kind of art that's generating a lot of money. Do this kind of abstract art in order to be in the art market as fast as you can. Don't believe that. This is all crap. Number 2, never change the style of your painting simply because you're an artist. Not all artists need or must know all kinds of art techniques. There's no need for you to be able to paint portrait, landscape, still life, abstract, and so on. There are 2 different types of artists. The artists that are gifted and they are self-taught, and the artists that are educated. There's nothing wrong in either one of them. But what's wrong is to learn something you don't like or to force yourself to change the style just for the sake of being an artist or for the sake of money or the marketing or what's trending. I'm proudly self-taught artist and I hate doing portraits. I don't like it. I don't know how to do it. I tried to learn it. I didn't enjoy it. Let it be. I'm a still life artist and this is my identity and this is what I enjoy doing. Remember, you decided to become a full-time artist because you love it. There's no need for you to learn something you don't like or to create an art you don't enjoy simply because you need to know all kinds of styles or all kinds of techniques. It's a gift if you know all of them and it's very awesome, but if you don't enjoy it, there's no need. And never follow a trend. Don't you ever be convinced from these advices. You need to follow this style or this trend in order to generate money or in order to be in the artistic market as soon as possible. Your time will come in the right time. Enjoy the process, enjoy creating your art, experience, learn, practice, and the most important thing, stay true to yourself and to your own identity and style. Number 5, practice, practice, practice. Learning new skills and techniques is a big bonus, but if you don't put it to practice every day, it's not gonna lead you anywhere. It is very important to put your practice as a priority to become a full-time artist. Don't worry about making mistakes. Don't focus on creating the perfect painting. Don't fear to experiment and to try new things. Practicing every day is gonna unleash your inner artistic abilities and you're gonna discover a lot of things about yourself. Practicing every day is gonna help you to discover your own artistic style. So learning new skills is very important, but it's not the essential thing. Practice as much as you can and enjoy the process. Number 6, don't focus on money at first. From my personal experience, from my humble honesty, it is very disappointing to expect that when you own your art gallery or your studio or you started your own Instagram account, people are just gonna love your art just like that. They're gonna come and you're gonna have regular customers. The first year, I was hoping for someone to step into my art gallery. People need time to be introduced to your art and take the opportunity for the first year to discover your style in art, to create your own technique, and in addition, to enjoy the process. Don't focus on money, 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 money at first because your brain is going to be divided into the analytical, business person, and the artist. The first year needs to be self-investment. Focus on creating your own artistic identity. That's why it's very important to have the support income from somewhere else. Because being an artist and start selling your art on regular basis need years to be accomplished. So enjoy the process. Focus on creating your own style, your own identity, create your own technique, something that's very unique that people will say, I know this style, it belongs to that artist. Create that the first couple of years. And once you have this fundamental identity of you as an artist, your art is gonna sell like crazy later on. Number 7, learn how to overcome an artist block. Without any exception, Every single artist faces an artist block. Now, if you're not familiar, what is an artist block? I'm going to give you a brief explanation. If you're interested to know more details specifically about this topic, let me know in the comment section below. I can designate a specific episode related to that. An artist block is a phase when an artist reaches a block, they cannot create anything or they cannot even continue the art that they already started. The reason why is because either stress and depression, overwork, overthinking, or because their brain is focusing a lot on the analytical business side and they cannot focus enough on being that creative, inspired person. I faced that for several months in my process, and at the beginning I thought there's something wrong with myself. Why I'm not able to create any new art? Why I'm not even able to finish my painting that I started? And I was so disappointed. And I realized that I was passing through a phase and I'm not aware what is an artist block. So I did my own research and I'm here to give you this advice. Learn more about this phase before you reach it. Read more, have the knowledge about what is an artist block and how to overcome an artist block. Let me know if you're interested in this topic to designate an episode for that. Once you prepare yourself mentally, once it happens, you know how to overcome it easily. Number 8, build your connections. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all social media platforms, boosting promotion, sending DMs, WhatsApp stories, all that is very important. And now I reached a phase that I'm so thankful that I started to get recognized in public because of my Instagram account. But that is not enough for you to transform your artistic career from this level to that level. What you need is this personal connection. And I'm gonna share a story with you briefly to prove to you that personal connection is the key for you to transform your business career as an artist. I went to an art workshop with a friend that's related to flower pressing. I love flowers and we're doing some kind of art with flowers. And I went to that place I never visited before. It's an art concept art gallery store where they support different artists. They do art exhibitions, art events, and different artistic educational workshops as well. And I thought, well, let's meet the owner, introduce her to my art. Maybe one day it would be a plus and we will be able to collaborate in some kind of exhibition or any other workshop. Who knows? It took me 5 minutes and I got a deal. I introduced her to my art. She was very interested. She offered me a collaboration, and in a few weeks, my art is going to be displayed in their art store. And that is going to generate more connections, more income, more awareness for people to be introduced to my artwork, especially that it's in a completely different geography, which is very important as well. So building this personal connection, it's very important. And the easiest way to do that, go to art gallery openings, go to museums, go to art workshops. Even if you don't like the kind of art that is being exhibited, go there. You don't know who you're gonna meet. Introduce your art, talk to people. Maybe you're gonna meet an art manager or an art gallery owner, or you're gonna get a deal on the spot, or you're gonna get an interesting exhibition deal. You never know. Build that personal connection. It is very important to change the level of your business. Number 9, learn how to price your art. This is very crucial and it's a big topic, but I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. The easiest way to price your art is stick to a formula. Don't let anybody convince you that you need to lower your price in order to sell more to keep up with your business. And don't let anybody convince you that in order for you to be a successful artist, you need to place your art in a specific area in order to sell your painting for, let's say, $10,000. I know it happens. Laundry money is a lot. This is a very big topic that we can discuss later, but the easiest way for you to price your art pieces accordingly and appropriately and fair to you and equivalent to all the art pieces that you create, you have 2 simple formulas. If you create your own art pieces from your home, you don't have rent, you don't have electricity or excessive payments that you need to cover, simply add the material cost. Let's say it costs you $50 to create this kind of art, so double that amount of money, so it's 100, because later on things are going to be more expensive and you don't know when you will be able to actually sell this piece of art, so double that. And your work fees per hour. So let's say you charge $25 per hour. It took you 10 hours to finish. this painting, you add that, and that's the cost of your painting. Now, if you have more expenses, you have an art gallery, you want to promote it, you want to boost it on Instagram, you want to frame it, and all of these. In addition to the cost that you doubled, you add the percentage rent that you want to add, the marketing fees, the promotion, all of that, you add them. Later on, if you have more experience, you start to have your own name in the market. Maybe your painting hour is, let's say, $50 per hour. You add that. All of them, you add them together, and at the end, you add between 15 to 30 to 35% net profit. You need to take into consideration that your art won't sell immediately. Probably yes, it would be great, but probably not. Maybe you will sell it a year or 2 years after. So that net profit should be fixed. And that would be the price point of your art piece. Last and most important advice, learn to be the business person and the artistic person. This is a challenge every artist faces, and it will never go away. Never. You need to learn to be the business person and the artistic person, especially if you cannot hire a whole team at the beginning, and it's a common thing, or if you don't like to hire a team. And I'm one of these people. I like to do everything on my own, and it's a lot of hard work, but I'm grateful for the process, and I have my certain reasons. So you need to learn to be that business person where you can handle your finances, your business, your marketing, your social media, your branding, and all the analytical stuff. And at the same time, you need to be able to be that artistic person and shift from this analytical mindset and become this creative person and create and be inspired and connect to your emotions and feelings. These are completely two different people. And you need to learn how to balance between the two. And you need to know that if you want or try to give 100% to be the business person and the artistic person at the same time, all the time, and be 100%, it's going to clash. You can't. It's biology. So you need to learn to balance between the two. If you want to know more in depth about this topic, because it's a very helpful topic, let me know in the comment section below. I will designate a specific episode related to that. And I'm going to leave another link up here to an exclusive behind the scenes episode where I share with you my personal struggles related to that. And as well, I'm going to take you with me the entire day in my art gallery and show you how things work when you are a full-time artist. It's not only about painting and selling your art. So these are my 10 top advices that I can share with you based on my personal experience to become a full-time artist. If you have any questions or if you have any another artistic art topic discussions that you'd like me to share with you, let me know in the comment section down below. If you find this episode helpful, give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting art talk discussions and exclusive behind the scenes access to the Lucy Shop Arts Gallery. I'm gonna leave another link right here to this exclusive behind the scenes episode where I share with you my personal day in the art gallery. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I'll see you next time.